Hey guys, so this video now is going to show you some self-massage techniques for the wrist extensors. So these are the muscles on the top of the forearm that are sometimes quite often overused. So I'm going to use I've got a massage ball. You can use tennis ball, you can use golf balls. Just find something that you've got available and grab it, and then we can do this together. So what you're going to need is a table or a couch or a desk, and all you're going to start off with is placing your arm on there. The ball actually then goes on top of the forearm, so you're using the other hand to actually apply some pressure. And all I'm going to do is just do a couple of circles. I'm just going to work around that area and find bits that are a little bit more tender and probably need a little bit more work than other areas. And then what I'm going to do, so I've got a bit there that just feels a little bit restricted for me, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start to move my forearm underneath. So I'm just rolling it side to side. So rather than having to roll the ball, you can actually use the other arm to move it, and you'll feel the change in there. Okay, so that's one way that you can do it. The other way is just to flex and extend the wrist as well. So apply pressure on the top and flex and extend the wrist. Okay, or you can go side to side with the wrist as well. Again, this is very personal, so it's wherever you can actually feel it and where you need it. So I've also got a little bit there as well. So for me now, I don't feel like I can get enough pressure on there. I feel like I need some more. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to place the ball on there, and I'm actually going to place my forearm on top of the ball. So remember, it's the muscles on the top of the forearm, and I'm going to press down there. So I'm using the other hand for support, and again I can apply a bit more pressure, and that gives me a lot more. So it's the same again, so we can start to move the arm forward and back. We can move the wrist and side to side and around. Okay, so when you find a spot, you'll keep the spot down and move the wrist. Okay, so that makes it just a little bit easier rather than having to roll it round. So from there as well, if you feel like you still can't get enough pressure, then what you can do is, if you actually stand up over a bench or a desk, placing the forearm on top, and again with this you're actually applying your pressure. So the more over the ball you are, the more pressure that you're going to get on the ball. So that there means I don't have to press down with my opposite hand as much. Okay, so same again, so I've got a little bit of a tender spot there. I'm going to move my wrist around, I'm going to move side to side, and then relax. So with this, spend a couple of minutes maybe each night if it's something that that you really suffer with. Take your time, you don't have to really force the muscles, melt into it. You can do it really gently. Any spots that you find that are tender or uncomfortable, or they feel a bit restricted, then you can sort of stay on that area and just sort of milk it and work a little bit more around that area. Remember, move the wrist side to side, play around with it and see what works for you. So again, remember, you can actually place the ball on top, or you can place your forearm on top. Play around and see how you get on. Hope that helps, guys. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.